Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your June new moon reading. I have already laid out the cards for the first 2 weeks of June. I have recently done a June general reading for the entire month of June, and I will do a June full moon reading that will cover the last 2 weeks of June. This reading, naturally, is inspired by the new moon in Gemini as of the end of May. There are a couple of aspects that I think are particularly important. Certainly, Gemini's ruler, Mercury, will be going direct on June 3rd, which will help to move us cautiously at first forward, but a few days later, Saturn will be going retrograde in Aquarius, and Venus will be conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. I believe these last two aspects are really supporting us to continue to make those gentle, loving, and creative changes that we have gleaned through the several months, for many of us, several years of deep soul work. And this is helping us to implement those changes, be curious about new ways to love and give, and also to help us to make the changes in the outer community or world to improve our experience and the entire elevation of humankind. So if you like this reading, if you find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you that comment and send me information about how you're doing, where you are, and feedback. The overall energy for this reading, Capricorn, is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands sees you at the beginning of something new. This is you creating something new, being confident enough to move away from an area of expertise or something that you're firmly embedded in, knowledgeable about, or comfortable with, moving out of that comfort zone to expand and grow this new interest and to try out new efforts to network, make connections, try new things, test things out, and wait for those early results as a confirmation of this new direction that you are testing out. This is a beautiful energy, as I said, for creating something new and unique to you. The first week of June, we have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Judgment card. The Judgment card and the Six of Cups is bringing me a familiar story. The Knight of Wands is indicating that you are moving decidedly, clearly towards a renewal of an opportunity, an event, a relationship, or a situation where you understood, recognized potential, or had an expectation of success and fulfillment that was never met. The Judgment card indicates that along the way to your discovery, to this new creative inspiration, this new willingness and determination to make something grow, you have responded to a call. And this call of your soul is really about your purpose. And you have recognized your purpose. You are understanding how the events in your life have led you and taught you to be where you are at this time. This allows you to renew a relationship, a situation, an opportunity, and to see it in a way that allows you to recognize a larger plan, a greater plan, and also the part of others in this plan, that they too have a mission, a purpose, but that it fits into a larger plan which you now recognize you are devotedly in service to. So I feel a kind of full circle being experienced by you, Capricorn, at this time, where you have surveyed many of your naturally occurring talents, alliances, past community, skills that you find pleasure and joy in for no particular purpose other than the pleasure and joy that you experience, the liberation that you experience in your ability to practice and employ these gifts that you have. This is taking you to a chance to do over, perhaps not in the exact same situation or in the exact same relationship, but one that can have a new face, a new surface to it, but does not disguise the fact that you have been here before, not as successfully, but you are now prepared to make this a success, to realize the potential of this situation. In the second week of June, we have the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Am I calling this a king? This is a Queen of Pentacles. Sorry. It's hard for me to get the directions of the Egyptian deck, so this definitely is you, Capricorn. Be it king or queen, you are here. You are also exerting your ability to own your own authority, your own talents, your own experiences. You are a sovereign of your life. You are the master. You are in control. You can also be the mistress as well, but the divine feminine energy is more apparent here than with the Emperor card. So you are employing both of your masculine and feminine energies to take control and be productive. This is about manifesting successfully, productively, with a plan, with foreknowledge of the goal of what you are going to gain at the end of this effort. This is you seeing what you're realizing, understanding what the rewards are as you move forward. And the Queen of Pentacles is emphasizing the very same principle. However, rather than the authority that you can now assert in owning your capacity, your efforts, your talents, your steps, the Queen is actually allowing you to manage, to internalize the abilities, the practical skills and resources that are going to help you manage this ownership of success, this move forward. This gives you the vision. You are standing on the shoulders of those who have been able to create this independence, this territory, this space of security and protection. This is you owning your own independence in such a way that you can afford to be generous. You can afford to invest judiciously in opportunities that come before you. With the Ten of Wands here, I see so many opportunities, so much action, so much history that you have with manifesting, with investing in talents, with doing the work and the labor required that you have and can potentially exhaust yourself. Beware of taking on too many responsibilities with this great composure, leadership, and command that you currently have over your own potential. It is important that you select and pick your root, your responsibilities. You claim your territory and stay in your lane. This is you exhausting yourself from the tremendous efforts. The growth that you've been making is phenomenal, Capricorn. And you have, this is over the course of a decade or more, that you have been on this path of understanding your soul purpose and moving in a direction that allows you to balance within and without, so that together you are able to move clearly in alignment with your highest purpose and the potential of the opportunities that you have. This does caution against exhaustion. You are really full, and I would say positively allow yourself to release this necessity to be in control of everything. This is obviously an irony of the ability to take control, to be independent, to have your own authority, your own voice, to own your own divinity. But it also includes an ability to let go of the expectations of others, so that you can actually move through this time onto this level of new beginning, this new path that you're creating. I'm going to clarify the Six of Cups in the present with the Six of Cups, so that simply confirms this healing, this balancing you're doing, and the Judgment card. This is quite uncanny. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. So both these cards are confirmed, indicating that you are engaged in this ongoing healing process, revelation about your entire life purpose, your contribution that you make to your community, your family, the planet. This is also you recognizing that you have always understood your purpose, but you are only now able to maximize the opportunities that have been given to you to realize that. So the sense of purpose and direction is being renewed. It's something I believe you've always had. You've been born understanding that you had a unique role to play. And although you may have had a different picture of what that looked like, you may have abandoned that sense of purposefulness. However, through your opportunities to revisit the past, to remember this time of joy and pleasure, even nostalgia, you are allowing yourself to revisit and renew this opportunity again. So the word renewal is coming through very strongly. Also, this way of making space to receive. I definitely see you as the person who sees yourself as the doer, the creator, the actor. You're not passive. You have not been passive. And in your effort to do you, you may have left little space for others to support, assist, or give to you, to nurture you, to hear you, to see you. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Both of these cards speak about the healing that you're doing at this time. So many of these cards point to action and the activity that you're doing, with the exception of the Queen of the Six of Cups where you are consciously rebalancing your emotions, you're harmonizing your emotions, you're looking at the equity in your relationships, not the equality, but the equity. You are understanding better what place you have in your relationships, within your environment, within the opportunities before you. You are more carefully proceeding on the basis of the truths that you have gleaned from this time. As you take steps forward, the Three of Wands matches these three swords. So you are proceeding anew. You are building something afresh, but you are moving cautiously, integrating the wisdoms that you've gained through difficulty. And you're allowing yourself the space to stand back and look at the progress you've made, so that you actually are coalescing a prayer that recognizes and revisits what you've always known. This ability to continue to experience, not just understand, but to re-experience these emotions that are leading you to renewal, even though all of these experiences were not happy in and of themselves, there was pleasure within them. They may not have turned out in ways that you expected. In that way, you may have had disappointments through these experiences, but it is your ability to renew those emotions and to give yourself back the lessons that you've given, so that you are able to share those with others. And that helps you grow in your capacity for not only supporting those who you recognize to be in need, but to primarily support yourself, to give to yourself as modeling for your community that you're open to receiving. You recognize that the full circle of love means it's your turn now. I am going to finish off this reading with a botanical inspiration. I thank you so much for your time and attention here today, and hope, if you've enjoyed this reading, that you will like and subscribe to my channel. I'm very excited to be developing new content, growing, and really welcome your comments and feedback. I pulled tuberose, and the key words are dangerous pleasure. Nietzsche said, "The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously." As a Capricorn, I love this. I welcome danger, good danger, kind of like good trouble, as John Lewis has said, into my life. I hope this has been of value to you, and until next time, Namaste, Capricorn.